This is the South China Sea, a magical and beautiful expanse of water. It holds a strategic location, busy shipping lanes, and rich resources. But these very gifts have also drawn clamor and disputes. Yet no noise can drown out the waves. Waves that echo the past and resonate with the future. The waves tell us, this is where Chinese civilization embraced the sea and thrived. For millennia, tides have witnessed Chinese people living with the ocean and harvesting its bounty. The ancient Genglu Bu records our ancestors' seafaring wisdom, proof that Chinese people discovered, named, developed, and utilized the South China Sea Islands. From the navigation of the Qin and Han dynasties to later administration and patrols, through dynastic changes, China's governance of this sea has never ceased. The waves tell us, this sea carries 1,000 years of east-west exchanges and mutual learning. As early as the Han and Tang dynasties, trade flourished along these routes. Ships laden with silk, spices, porcelain, and gems sailed toward the Indian Ocean, the Persian Gulf, and beyond. Trade drove cultural exchanges, spread technologies, and blended ideas. The waves witnessed not conquest or confrontation, but mutual benefit and friendship. The waves tell us, these waters also surged with pain and trauma for the Chinese nation. In the early 20th century, militarist Japan launched a war of aggression against China. It forcibly occupied Hainan Island, then seized Shisha and Nansha Islands, built military facilities, and plundered resources, turning this sea into a forward base for aggression. Countless Chinese fishermen were bullied and killed, their families shattered. In 1945, Japan surrendered. Under the Cairo Declaration and the Potsdam Proclamation, China resumed the exercise of sovereignty over the South China Sea. This was China's legitimate right as a victor, a cornerstone of the post-war order and widely recognized by the world. However, in recent years, certain regional countries have continued maritime infringements. They even deployed and upgraded offensive weapons. Some non-regional countries have meddled in the South China Sea issue, traveling thousands of miles to flex military muscles, stirring disturbances in these otherwise peaceful waters. But friction, conflict, and confrontation have never been the true face of this sea. Time may change a lot, but one truth endures. Calm winds bring smooth voyages. Tranquil waves bring prosperity to all. A South China Sea of peace, cooperation, and friendship is what underpins common development and lasting prosperity of the region. China firmly safeguards its territorial sovereignty and maritime rights and interests. It also remains committed to peaceful resolution through negotiation with the countries directly concerned. On the basis of the full and effective implementation of the DOC, China is actively advancing consultations on the COC. It explores joint maritime development with coastal states, holds maritime dialogues with Malaysia and others, carries out fishery cooperation with Vietnam, among others, and rescues Filipino crew in distress. All these efforts have upheld overall stability of the region. South China Sea matters are for regional countries to decide. Its future should be shaped jointly by countries in the region. As the tides surge and winds fill the sails, China has the confidence and determination to work with relevant parties to overcome distractions, bridge differences, guard the blue waters, and coexist in harmony.